Welcome back everybody, Fallen Army here. We're back in Grief Vault. Another episode of this. This game's been very fun recently. Ah, damn it, still don't remember the controls. What's the red button? That's the crouch button. Is it one of the... That means putting on the magic. That's not a good thing to have. Holding this puts it away. Okay, I have to go look at controls. I was hoping I wouldn't have to look at controls. That's really nice controller options there, game. Why is it under game controls and control? Okay, that's dumb. That's weird. Oh, don't give up, Yuri. I should have put secondary attack weapon. How do I run? My run button. Oh, what may be my? Oh, okay. Wait, is it? Oh, it's X, okay. It's hold to sprint. It's hold X to sprint. Oh, the thing I wanted to do. Because last episode we killed the heretics. We got rid of them. Now, what we're looking for is what I want to do is now also find the cabin boy. Before we set out. Who the fuck are you? You're not a main thing. That's what I wanted to look at, but no, Tour constant. That's my brother, I don't care about that. It is a side quest. Yes, I want to do that. Because I want to find the disappearing boy. The novice. I'm pretty sure it's this dude's cabin boy. I would like to find out where he was.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring...
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
That's about cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're a dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word?
More and more family.
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Yeah. Thank
Be
you.
back soon, Captain.
Yes, I'll go find your missing boy. It's going to be fun. Why are they so far away? They're probably not far away. They're probably just on the other side of the dock. Oh, no points. Ammo. I don't even know what ammo is used for yet. Well, I do know. I got blunderbusted earlier in the last video, so I know what ammo is used for. Just don't like it. Just didn't feel very good. I'll go in there in a second because it'll be easier to just run over here, talk to this person first, then go in there and talk to people. You do not look like a cabin
Good day,
person.
sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you
Poor
intervene?
man.
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Yeah, I understand.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night you disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Okay, that's about
Why
the
would
end.
anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
Yeah, that's a
How would
little
I
weird.
know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't
No,
you?
no, I
It's just that I
believe.
can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
Yeah,
Did
that,
anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Lara.
you.
I need to be going.
Yes, I'm finding your cabin boy because you seem deeply distressed about it, and I want to find this boy even more than I did before. I will find this missing knot. It will be my mission for this episode and the next one. You. Ah, okay, so you are a girl.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you know about it?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
Maybe
What does
because
Jonas do in his free time?
maybe
when
it
you're
has
on
something to do with why
She just
or what
turns
happened to
around
him.
here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Fair.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Okay.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The
Everybody
itch
does.
for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders.
Fair enough, fair
Here,
enough.
yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
You're not wrong.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
I did not
He's a
want to
dank.
do
He knows his craft well.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Thanks.
I need to be going.
I didn't want to skip that
Strange
dialect.
story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
I agree. I want to lift the veil on this. I need to know what's going on. This poor boy. He doesn't seem like I believe Lero. How sincere and how sad he sounded. He felt like he probably feels like he failed the poor boy. And I'm going to incarnate the goddamn witness and break his jaw. There's more than one string to his back. Oh, no, this is me. Goes to improve these areas, but okay. That's just telling me about I can go about my missions
I
different
see
ways.
you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
No, you cannot. I have to be clear and better
I'm
about
looking
it.
for a Nort, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A note, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You should jest. At least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
No,
I need
that's
to
all.
be off. Farewell.
We'll worry about Constantine in a minute. Constantine's not my big worry. You.
Who are you?
You
I
look
don't
like...
recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No.
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Okay, so he doesn't seem like a bad person.
What can
Okay.
you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Yeah. Okay, that worries me.
Tell
What's
me
happened
what
to him?
happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong-arms. The
Okay.
kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They
Okay.
exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. Needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Okay, so I can understand that. They didn't get real rough
Who
with
was
the
the
boy.
rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was
Okay.
Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
Wait, that
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
it may not be that may not be the thing. I have a theory that the merchant may be his father. And like most kids probably his age during this time wants to go explore the world. And sailing's a big thing now. Probably just wanting to get away. Because it doesn't seem like we're faring too well against sickness. From this little disease. Don't know what it is because I look like I have it a little bit too. Or it might just be, that might be a magic. I don't know.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
No, but I'm not saying that. Never mind. That statement's too unnecessary. I was gonna say something very unnice or very mean. I only need the boys for company. That's the better way. Put
Might
in
I
a nicer
help you,
tone.
sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you.
That
Enter,
would work.
please.
That would work. That would work. I can talk to the lady of the house. Oh, we could learn that it is his mother.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to
Yes.
what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
You
It
could.
concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
I
Excuse
was
me,
right.
But I'm not sure
It's
I
his son.
understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your
To your
doorstep.
doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced.
I don't
It
believe
seems that you
you.
have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies.
I
This
don't believe you.
horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Okay, so my statement was right. That it's his son, and most boys, I don't think he was stolen or taken. I think it was just a boy trying to discover life himself. And his best way to do that was going out on a Naut ship. He probably became a stowaway, like the people were trying to do. Like, the heretics that we slaughtered. But, no, we didn't slaughter them on purpose. They just didn't want to come with me. So they died for it. That sounds very messed up. But that's not what I mean. Like, I tried to tell him I'll just take you to jail. I have to take you there. It's just purely because I was nice to the... I didn't really care about their story. I'm not really... Well, I'm not really a religious person. Excuse me, I'm sorry for the burp. I have no bad burp every now and then. Ah, Captain. Captain, we have to talk.
You still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear.
I'm still without news of Mike.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Damn. Now I don't know how to feel about this. Damn. Damn, how do I don't know what to go about this now. Okay, so she is right. Damn, that makes me wonder about the terms of
Be
contract.
back soon, Captain.
And how many...
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Damn. That poor boy. He probably didn't even know that was his father and mother.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't
No.
worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
Don't worry
I certainly
about my
hope so.
cousin.
Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Yes, I have a few questions.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well,
God
he
damn.
probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Damn. Okay, for a side mission, this has a lot more juice to it. I say juice, that's weird. It's a lot more interesting. I may be running around a lot, not really talking. It's because I'm thinking, because this is interesting. I like stories with side quests that actually pique my interest. This is really cool. It's very sad. I don't know if I feel bad for... I feel bad for the boy and the mother of this story. Because in all reality, that mother probably didn't know all the details. It was her husband's doing, most likely. To help them have money constantly. That's probably why they're one of the wealthier families. This is interesting. I don't know how to feel about... what am I stuck on? Jesus, game, let me go. I must figure out the ending of this story.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Nord that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the Prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't
I'm not
kidnap
mad
our own
at you.
son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse.
I do.
Near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am
Thank you.
certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I
don't
regret
know.
threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
I agree with our trainer. We need to figure out where this boy is. I want to hear it from him. I want to hear what he has to say about this. I don't know if I'm going to free him. I want to talk to him before I decide to. Well, I'm going to free him either way. Well, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm probably going to free him because... Yeah, I feel bad for the mother, but if what the father, oh fuck, I don't remember his name. The dude over there that said we had to talk to figure out some shit about knots and all that. Like, I needed to figure out if it was...
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Oh shit. We gotta be sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky? Okay. Sneaky. This does not seem like there's any way to get... Okay, upstairs is not the right pathing. Down we go, Kurt. There has to be a different path. So we must take to find the boy. Ah, yes, of course. Down. Fontaine's family house. I'll discover where Constantine is in a minute. If I would have to guess, it's probably through this.
So de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back. And he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nauts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nauts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness will be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
Yeah.
You wouldn't dare tell her.
I would.
I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nauts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Ah, poor boy. I feel bad for Jonas. Jonas, we need to talk to my boy. See, here's the thing. If the boy wanted to go with him, I wouldn't stop the boy. Okay. I don't think it's this way. Jesus. Oh, wait, you look old. Never mind, boy. Be on your way.
You? My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Nauts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
I was gonna say, at least say farewell to your mother. She seems like she actually cares a lot for you. And this is what I would say to you. Fucking come sit whenever you have to, whenever y'all come here, come say hello to her. She is the woman that given birth to you, and she didn't decide to send you away. It was your dumbass of a father, apparently. To me, I feel heartbroken for the mother. That really must suck. Like, that's sad. And I feel bad for the boy, too, not knowing his actual real family that much. But, it happens. It's how life is in real life, too. Kids don't know their father and mother all that well sometimes. For multiple different reasons. But this is a sad one. And a dumb one. I got you your cabin boy back. Be happy.
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear. I will bring...
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
Yeah.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.